Okay, now we're going to take a look back at a chart that you've seen before. This is the strategic map and the market snapshot report. This is what I call the bubble chart. And what I wanted to show you here is, in this slide, the concentration of the companies in this particular time at this particular marketplace. And as I had told you the last time when we looked at this chart, the vertical tells the price of the shoe and the SQ rating, the quality as perceived by the marketplace. And the horizontal indicates the breadth of the product offering. And of course, you can offer between 50 and 500 different combinations of model and style. And you'll notice here that there's a large concentration of companies that all seem to be overlapping in kind of a mid-price range and a high number of shoes. And of course, that means that each of them is going to be cutting the other guy up. And what you want to do is to find a way to get away from, or be unique, get away from the other guys. And if you look at the next slide, you'll see that that same game, they have begun to spread out. There's still some that are overlapping, but they've found a way to get away from the other competitors in that grouping. Again, this also shows both the positioning of the company and also their market share. And there are some people in here, a lot of people with fairly large market shares, which is always encouraging. Now, I've had a game end up where 10 teams and 8 of them finished up with a close to 100% or above 100% ranking in their full game for the full quarter, which was outstanding because it meant that they were able to do well, that they were able to find a unique position where they could compete for the market, but not have to compete directly head-to-head with the competitors. And that's the best of all situations. On the next slide, it shows another spread of that same bubble chart that you might want to take a look at. Teamwork is important. And I want to make sure that you do work as a team. This is not for the Lone Ranger to do by himself. It's not for somebody on the team to be a slacker and not be involved in the decisions. You need to have time you can get together, whether this be physically or whether you can do it through Skype or Zoom or whatever technique you've got available. But you must work together and you will be penalized. I will penalize if I see that people are not working on the team together. I want you to notify me if anyone fails to get involved. Don't want to let anybody slide through, and I don't want anybody to dominate. Now, given that we are working in a virtual environment, I'm not going to have as much chance to interact with you as I would in the classroom. But part of this exercise is to see how well you can get along with other people. You're going to have to do that for the rest of your career, so it's important that you learn how to do that in this game as well.